Hello. I know I'm supposed to like leave it be for like the full 10 minutes for monetization reasons, but I'm not. I don't have ad monetization on, so who cares? Hello everyone. Hello. My name is Lilybwees. I'm your divorced, agoraphobic hagtuber. Welcome. I play indie retro mecha, but also whatever catches my eye. Also trading card games, and I play games wrong on purpose. Today's the latter two. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Masochist mode. Rules are in the description. Different from the one where I put the shock collar on my thigh and electrocute myself every time I take damage. That notably was not Masochist mode. That was just painful. I still might do more of that in the future, actually, with my own deck. But because they released some cards that basically for my pet mashup deck works pretty well, but I would need to do a lot of math, I think, to like find out the right ratios and stuff, because I'm not net decking, I'm building it myself, and that requires doing a lot of statistics. Yeah, this is just emotional suffering. So fun thing. I don't know if you can see it from here. But you see that little rabbit up there, that little green rabbit? I think this, yeah, see that? That means we got fully deranked. Because I've not touched this game for a couple of the monthly seasons. So we are back down to rookie. And we need to grind back up to bronze. Which I don't love. And our deck also, for some reason, it seems a little washed out to me. I don't know why. It might just be the capture card in the Switch. Our deck is, yeah, our deck's not good. We do have Vampire Vamp. We do have a couple Dragon Maids, which were like... And we have like a couple illusion and spirit monsters. So we have a couple win conditions. We have some okay pendulum monsters, but most of our deck sucks. So we're gonna just be doing our best. Hopefully we get some bots and some terrible decks, and we can get some packs and maybe get some sort of coherency in our deck. And then I'm just gonna be yapping a lot. I'm also playing through the capture card. I'm playing through OBS, which is a little bit of a pain. But that's just how playing on a capture card works. Sorry, just having a little bit of tea. Anyway. There's a cat sleeping beside me. I'm all ready, and I'm just gonna get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I'm gonna be talking. Because there's gonna be a lot of waiting. So, there's gonna be a lot of waiting around and stuff. No, not bad wait times, just we're going to, in these low ranks, there's either a lot of bots that'll like go until the last minute or try and time you out, and then there's also people that don't know what they're doing and take forever. So there are just some agonizingly long duels, unfortunately. Okay, Neurosama. Alright, let's remember. Okay, let's remember how our deck works. Let's see. Please tell me they don't have actually like full Raid Raptor. Let me check the extra deck. 15. Oh no. Well. Oh no. Anyway, hello everyone. So yeah, so basically Yu-Gi-Oh kind of released some secret packs, which are kind of like new sets in this no kaijus. This is masochist mode. We don't have much of anything, unfortunately. If you've noticed, we're basically playing slop. So why are the packs secret? There's like secret packs and selection packs. Anyway, they released some new cards for the Centurion cards, which are the robot knight lesbian cards basically. And they which turn into like dragon mecha things. They're really cool. Also, one of them's like a rabbit mecha. They get pretty close to like some Fujioka designs. They're very, very good. But they finally released the last bit of support, and they kind of combine with the fish deck, the Goaty deck that I really like playing. And so I just need to sit down and actually run the calculations. But you can get some like really fun boards with them, like Chaos Angel into like multiple board wipes into a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, we unfortunately just haven't played enough to get like Santa Claus or any of that. I'm just gonna surrender on this one. But anyway, so there is a chance that I do actually play with my main account on some streams later on. Once I get around to actually coming up with the correct 2-card combos and figuring out the statistics for the ratios, because it turns out coming up with your own deck is a little complicated in this game if you're not actually trying to go into existing combo lines. Just because this game is kind of annoyingly overcomplicated at this point. Which is why you can get like 10-15 minute turns. But we'll see about that. Sorry, I'm still kind of waking up. So if I'm a little groggy, that's why. But yeah. Let's see. What do we want to do? That's a fun card. 4 and 6 is not great. We're just going to set this, and we're just gonna set 2 pass, I think. And then we can negate and hopefully buy ourselves some time. Let's see, 7-card extra deck, we might be okay. Or they might just disconnect. Nope. All right. Set 2 pass. Oh, set 3 pass. You can special summon this card from your hand. I want to actually keep that in hand. I don't mind losing the Dynamis though. We'll just attack with this. What? Okay. That card is foul. Substitute for any fusion monster. Oh, that does look annoying, actually. But it's okay. Yeah. Also, let me know if audio and all of that is okay. But yeah, there were some things I wanted to talk about. I just need to wake up enough to get into a yappy mood. Is this a Blue Eyes deck? Maybe? Or it could be some nonsense like we're doing. Could be either. All right. The difference is like, so that's only like a 1200. We could use those to pendulum summon, but that's not like great. 1800 attacker is, yeah, Rainbow Zoo is, because we only have one card in extra, it unironically kind of goes hard in this deck. Okay, well, we don't want them to use the white stone, so we could just SP here. Because that'll banish the white stone, and then they won't be able to get it off, and they won't be able to get Blue Eyes, which is very good for us. It won't work like that because I'm stupid. Yep, it needs a Link or a Z's. Never mind. Shot color moment, shut up. Whatever, it's not the worst thing to have on the field. We like wanna leave. Yeah, I don't. We can negate stuff for a while, so it's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a shot color moment. Well, the shot color was only when I took damage, not when I played wrong. That's the key difference. Hold on, let me... Yeah, that was the scrapped idea. Let me pin a message. Rules in description. I'm bad at this game. Yeah, that's not gonna... But we need something to hit over Blue Eyes. I'll just have that on the field for now. Blue Eyes can't do anything, which will be okay. I'm gonna give anything 700. If we can get out a dragon. Ow. And then we can activate that. And then we will get rid of Dino Mist. And that'll be fine. Come on. That is not what we want. That is not what we want. Come on, any dragon. We have some dragons in our deck. If we can get out a dragon, we can hit over the blue eyes and be fine. What's a UR? Yeah, that's a UR. That's fine. We'll let that go through. There are not Shadow Realm rules today. If I negate it, they're just gonna... Alright, one more turn. Please. Please, Tribute Monster. Morning Jam. A happy Homestuck Day. Okay. Yay, stall. I love stall. Unironically, I do love stun though. I kind of do want to. They're releasing new Monarch support and I'm kind of really excited about that. Cause back in what era was it? No donuts up. Back during what, Necros, Cleafort era. I played Monarchs, like pre-Monarch structure deck. Which was just annoying tribute stun. It was honestly kind of fun. Just because there were some cards that were like Seal of Orichalcos, I think. So just my favorite thing was just getting two big tribute summon monsters to battle each other. Basically, my backstory is back in, oh God, what, 2002, 2003, when they did like the King of Games mall tournaments. Yeah, well, I'm fucked. I think I just lose this one. At this point. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Villain backstory was, during those mall tournaments, it was like the first mall tournament. I went and I ended up playing against, you know, I was like, what, 7, 8 years old? I went and ended up playing against a full-grown adult who did a, had Exodia OTK. And I play my cards, I get ready to tribute summon. They get Exodia. And that was it. That was my first ever paper Yu-Gi-Oh duel against someone that like wasn't in my family or wasn't a friend. First ever tournament, first ever like locals experience. It was that. So I decided that at that point, if I wasn't able to play my big tribute summon monsters, you weren't able to do any of your deck's cool stuff either. And that's how I got into stun as a teenager. When I got back into the game. Yeah, you either quit or you become a villain. Okay, this is more like it. Oh, fuck. No. I'm not even... No. Also because at this rank, if we lose, we get pity packs, so I can't actually let us lose. I do need to surrender, because I don't want the pity packs. I do want to change the music setting, though. But yeah, that's... They were probably playing the best deck in the game. Very... Sure, I'll just do opponent's field. That was a... We don't even... They were playing that, or they were using some of the best cards in the game at the very least. Cards that I will probably never use because of how expensive they are. IRL, I have like Centurion, Goaty, and Lab are the cards that I have nowadays, because I lost all my old cards during some of the moves and stuff. And like a bunch of staples and stuff. And I swear Goaty Centurion works, and it's almost like a rogue level deck. Okay. I just really like Goaty. There's a really good turn 0 Goaty. No. 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 We're not playing Tenpai. Why did they go first? You're Tenpai. Yeah, Goaty's just really fun. It is my favorite deck. Even as a filthy stun player, I will still rather play Goaty. It's very interactive. It's not a everything's like very layered, and instead of one card, it's a bunch of different 2-card combos, which I kind of like. It's fun. I like Goaty a whole lot. All right. We do have Rainbow Zoo. Okay, let's check. We might have a shot. We could do Maharagi. Sure. Yeah, Goatee's just... I really like Goatee. It's such a fun deck. It's such a... It's also just... Okay. Yeah, the SP Littlefish is a really fun card. It's just, I mean, it's fun. Goatee's just, it's fun, and nobody knows how to play against it because nobody plays it. And it's one of those, like, a lot of combos in Goatee will get you 2 full field banishes, which is just really, really strong non-targeting board wipes that banish everything. And you can do it twice because there's no once per turn on that. It's so fun. It is. Also, I just like the Excel Synchro mechanic. Just being able to do more things on your opponent's turn is fun to me. Especially with modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where sometimes it turns into solitaire. Where you're waiting for the opponent to play out their... okay. The field spell does kind of... It's not great. Maybe eventually it'll be good. But yeah, no, the field spell, not great. A lot of the cards in there are not great. It's one of those archetypes where they had like 2 different play styles they were kind of trying to support, and only one of them was viable and the other one was complete ass. So nobody plays the other half of the deck. It is instead, what can we cram in together alongside Goatee to make it work? Although I do like the turn 0 version is like pretty pure and works pretty well. I really like it. You know, relies on Javier Squadron and Brew Me a lot, but like, and Retaliating Sea and all of that. Deep Sea Daru is the one. He has some videos on it. It's a pretty fun. All right, I'll take it. Okay. We can just go into Dragon Maid and just hope it... Let's see. What? Which one can it level 8? I will get lower par. Battle. All right, and no, No, we don't need to do that. We'll do that next turn. It's another one of that card. All right. We will ever get judgment arrows. I'm gonna be honest. That is a period of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know. I played briefly during Pendulum Necros, and then I came back recently for Master Duel. Because I saw Goaty and I was like, those are cool. And so I'm missing large portions of, like, I played during like Goat era, I played during Necros era, and I've played since I've played like a bit of Fire format. So I mean, we can get the other one in there. We can also just set this. Yeah, let's just set. Okay, we can't declare an attack this turn. That's fine. Yeah, no, so unfortunately my Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge is pretty limited. What I do want to do is I want to pick up Rush Duel, because it fixes a lot of the problems I have with the game, but I don't know if they're ever going to localize that. And I'm not playing Duel Links. Yeah, no, it hasn't been localized. If it was localized, I would be playing it. So Rush Duel exists in Duel Links, and there are simulators that you can play it on. But Duel Links is like pretty predatory with how it does its free-to-play stuff. So I'm just not very into it, if that makes sense. Alright, we can tribute Parlor. Get us the Vampire. We'll get rid of Lord of D with this. And then yes, I want to activate that. And then we can get their monster. Awesome. What is my deck? My deck is just, if you look at the description, it's the rules of like the little challenge I'm doing. It is a masochist challenge, so it is basically just random cards from master packs, and I only get to open a master pack every time I win. So I don't get to use any of the starter decks. It's basically just slop. That's kind of converging into Dragon Mates. By which I mean I have like 3 Dragon Maids and a couple Dragon cards. So it's at least something. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. There is nothing wrong. Will I play Chain of Memories? When is your birthday? Seven. Sure, I'll play Chain of Memories for your birthday. Do you want me to do the original or the remake? Original might be more fun, honestly. Hello, Sayonara. The original is pretty... It is some of the... It's gorgeous graphics on the Game Boy Advance, honestly. Alright. Hello, Weepin. Is it your actual birthday? Is it really your birthday? Is it finally actually your birthday? No? Damn it. I should not have done that order. Well, that's fine. I should have lethal... depending on back row. What are you selecting? But yeah, the getting out a Dragon Maid and then doubling its attack is like one of our key win cons. Because this deck is so bad. But that is a win con. We have a win con. And having a win con is like half that. Hi, Gribby. All right, let's see. Ooh, we got a bunch of legacy packs. All right. Let us get some packs. I wish we had like anime goatee and stuff, but like honestly, I mean, I think all the anime is gonna be Rush, which means they should localize Rush Duel. They even have localized versions for like some of the promotions that they do. It just, they hold Rush tournaments in English in Duel Links. All right. Tribute a... if I get fire dinosaurs, that'll be good. I am getting a lot of spell counter cards. Good and evil. No, I don't have. I don't think I have any of that. Send this monster to the graveyard. I mean, if they're dubbing it, making it American exclusive, but we don't even have Rush Duel here yet. Ugh. I think I'm actually getting a few Crystal Beasts, so maybe... maybe we'll eventually have something there. Or something with the spell counters, but that didn't seem... None of those cards seem great for what we're going for. Also, all the Rush Duel cards are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They have such good art. Oh my god, we have Skulldog Marin. That is a worse version of Monster Reborn. Relink Haribo. That's... Sure. You know what? I'll take it. Miss Condor. Muscle Medic. That'd be good in like some sort of like Nurse Burn deck, maybe? My standards are so... Yes, my standards are so low because our deck is bad. Alright, let's get rid of a... Let's see. I don't think I have any other Gravekeeper. Like, the 2000 Defender isn't bad. We'll take out this one. Yeah. Yeah, my standards are bad because this deck is really bad. And I'm going to be honest, this is kind of more fun than playing actual Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Right now. It is garbage. But I like playing garbage. It's fun. I enjoy the Masochist challenge. It's fun. Sometimes garbage is good. It's fun to play. Also, I'm sorry for like all the frame skips and like issues and stuff. We are streaming from a Nintendo Switch on Wi-Fi because that's where this account ended up. Okay, Dragon Maid. That's That's so funny. Do we have good cards, but I'm gonna do it. Rocket Arrow Express, go. We can't set cards either. Here, it's funny. Ed. They can't go into any combo. This is so stupid. I mean, this is a bot, but this is such a stupid little like. If they were actually playing a deck, it would be an annoying little lock. They aren't, but it's still really funny. I wish that was an actual like player, but that's okay. You know what? I'll take the pack, because we could have actually been like a starter deck or something with that. Also because I just want more cards. I like opening cards. All right, let's see what this is. All right, what do we have? Ashen support. Kaiju Waterfront. Okay. If we get some kaiju, that could be interesting, maybe. I don't have hieratic monsters. I'll take a 2400 attacker that I can play for free. Yeah, I'll take that. Can make a second attack. It's generic. Yeah. That's not bad, actually, if we get some tutors. During the... Okay. Well, Labyrinth Heavy Tank is not a win con, but it is a card. And Battle Wasp is actually good if we have any tuners. My standards are low. My standards are very low. But yes. Do we actually... I mean, I'm sure we have tuners. We just need to be careful. I need to, like, go through the tapes and figure out where... Is tuner in here? No. Yeah, the Vanadium is a tuner, but I don't know how we're gonna get that. There we go. Figure out where do we start from. Not this one. I think this is one of the starter decks. These cards I think look real. We don't have any blue eyes. None of these are, like, great. We have this. So we do have a level 6. We have a level 2 tuner that we can get out consistently. And Maiden could probably survive. I don't know. Alright, let's go into type of cards. Getting a switch to not for just to play Master Duel at slightly higher frame rate on this account. Anyway, synchro. Anything interesting here? Circle of Fairies. I think Battle Wasp is our... That's not... Great. We do have some... Do we have fairies? We have decent level fairies. Not really. And we don't really have that many plants or insects. Sure, but these are cards that'll last a little bit, which is always important. And it might be worth running all of them. That's true, but then we won't get as much power from our rainbow. Yeah. I don't think I can get the rest up. The Fabled one we could get out. Technically. Here, I'll run this. 1, 2 DD. Sure. Alright. No, 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 no. I have to go through and I have to destroy all these cards. Rank up, magical. Double crackhorn. Huh. Alright. Okay, edit deck. How do we dismantle selected cards? These. There we go. Dismantle. Okay. Alright. The free packs are so annoying. Like, one day I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna get, like, more Dragon Maids or something I want to keep, and it's gonna be, like, actually heartbreaking. Though at that point, maybe I just do a, I can't use those cards until I... That looks like another bot. But yeah, I might just do a... I can keep these cards, I just can't use them until I win again. That's not a terrible opener, actually, for this deck. We can special summon that, and then, like, get out Vampire Scarlet. 14... Are they just playing random cards? I don't know. Memento Sharks? Is Memento Sharks a thing? I don't think so. Anyway. No. I don't know. Shark players are always doing weird stuff. Yeah, it is. It is just a bot. If this card is, you contribute summon. Do I have multiple? Well, okay, we'll tribute this one. Do bot wings count? I'm counting them. Like... I need something. At the end of the battle phase... Huh. Did I like skip over? That's weird. I thought that should have activated. Oh, maybe I couldn't like special summon. No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the Mithra card locked me? It could have. Where would it lock? You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck? I don't know why that would have locked me, actually. Oh, it was the super heavy samurai. The super heavy samurai locked me. That's fine. I really do not understand the purpose of all these bots. Like, is it just to keep on playing and like accidentally win and like complete missions and stuff, and then like you sell the accounts or something, or like I do not know. But like, it takes so little effort on a new account to get anything. Like, I can't imagine like that being worth it. I don't know. I can't imagine the kind of person who'd like buy an account. Literally cannot comprehend that. You doing okay, Gribby? Incredibly engaging match. The bots are boring. I mean, there are some of them that do actually kind of try to win, which are kind of fun. Whenever, let's just go for lethal. The most fun is when we're playing against other starter decks, though. Because, like, we can't, a new, like, a Smurf account, or, like, doesn't really work well with this kind of deck. But, like, playing against either, like, beginner players is when it gets the most fun. Is there stockfish for Yu-Gi-Oh? Humans generally... I don't actually know. Konami was actually showing off that they had like a bot powered. I mean, the bots in here don't try to win. There are bots that'll just stall. Unfortunately. There's a lot of very boring bots. Alright. Sunset Beat. It'd be fun if we went water somehow. What are you? 2 monsters with the same type. Okay, that could be useful in the future, maybe? Ritual... Cyber's Ritual. Oh, we need AI's Ritual. Witchcrafters would be fun. Okay, none of these are great. None of these are great for what we have going. Let's get some legacy packs. Yeah. Eagle Shark? We are slowly getting more water monsters, which would be fun. Soul Tiger. No. 2 normal is not gonna be great with this. Destiny Hero. Iron Hammer the Giant. That's like a... cannot be special summoned, can attack twice. No. Okay, hold on. That's basically removal. That's an annoying card. I remember that card. I am all for back to square one. I remember when it was really expensive too, I think. Well, for like Teenage Lily. Like right when it came out. Bite Bug, you can special summon. Let's see. Materia, more water. You can get a lot of free gems if you just go through the bit of the solo mode, do a couple duels. You can get like a lot of gems to start with, actually. There's a lot of ways to. There's like a million YouTube series about literally speedrunning it. Speedrunning building a competitive deck, which are fun. I like those. I guess we don't need the antline. Do back to square one. From like MBT and stuff. And it is, and I've done that with like accounts before, like I settled on my main account. And it's pretty fun if you just want to try out different decks. To just kind of like bum rush as many gems as possible and try and get something approaching a workable deck. That's how I tried out like a bunch of stuff, and then Goaty was like well, nobody actually plays it, but maybe I'll try out these cards and see if I like them, and then it turned out I love them. And then I got hooked on the game. And yeah. Yeah. All right. we'll set that, and then... Okay. Let's see... 15 card deck. They might actually be... So probably a human. Well, they actually have a name, and they actually bothered to get an avatar. So probably human. Alright, well, I'm not gonna let them... Wait, fuck, it's an insect. That might not work great. Yep. Never mind. Yep, we just gave them free material. Awesome. Also, hello, bro. And then they get to special summon it, and then it gets to do target one trap and gets to destroy this. No. Okay. We'll put that at the bottom. I can, like... I wish I was at gold. I didn't touch this for a while, and so we ended up back at the rookie stages. Let's go trap. Nope, that's okay. We'll summon. We'll just try and hit over it. Oh, we're gonna go through the 12 card losing streak hell, don't worry. You can have this one. Oh yeah, all the Primite cards came out. I haven't actually... Yeah, I mean, gold just keeps getting harder and harder for Masochist decks, I think, just because decks keep getting better and better and easier and easier to get, it feels like. Alright, this is probably not a bot. They have some cosmetics, they have a name. Let's see how it goes. They don't... It looks like they might not have a... Okay. Yeah, this deck right now is get out a dragon, bump up its attack, and swing. It would be a lot better if we had like a single blue eyes or something. We have like a few interesting cards that can do some damage, but this might be a bot. Well, we do have Parlor. The nice thing is we do have some Dragon Maid cards, which I really... like, so we lucked out with that. And we also got SP Little Knight. And that's basically the only things we have going for us. But at least having a little bit of Dragon Maid combo is not terrible. We don't have any of the fusions, so cancel. Yeah, the Dragon Maid is... if I can get more Dragon Maids, I will happily play Scuffed Dragon Maid all the way up. It is my hope. Also, God, I really just wanted this field and all the legacy stuff, but it was so annoying to pull it because I had to delete so many cards. But the bundles were cute. This might be a bot. All right, well, I'm not being picky at this point. If I can, I just want a few more cards. Just a few more cards to tie the deck together. Preferably Dragon Maid cards. A few more Dragon Maids would go really well. If I can get some of the fusions, maybe. A couple of the Dragon Maid boss monsters would actually like carry. Alright. Yeah, this might have been a bot. Well, kind of surprised they, unless they, the last time you played Master Duel, they just came out with, Dragon Maid. That would have been a long time ago, wouldn't it? To be fair, I think a lot of people like started playing and then immediately went on ranked and then played against a full power Yu-Gi-Oh deck with like whatever their starting stuff is, and then we're like, I quit. I feel like that was the universal Master Duel experience for a while. It still probably is the universal Master Duel experience. Yeah, they go first and don't let you play. Yeah, I mean, kind of if you don't have any interruption or anything. then you can't really play. Because any full power deck, if you let them go off uninterrupted, yeah. Oh. So, like, okay. I mean, most URs are pretty useless. But last time I said that, I got SP Little Knight. Ancient Gear Duel. Red Eye Zombie Dragon. If I had like more zombie stuff, that could probably go kind of hard. Another tuner. Seal of Orichalcos. All monsters you control gain 500. I mean, we could. Oh, well, that'll go hard later on. I'll take that. I feel like if we're going dragon, yeah, I'll take it. You got Hungry Burger. I'm sorry. And this starts out as a 2000 attacker and then gets strong. I'll take that. I'll take Seal and Power Sync. Definitely not evil cards at all. Definitely good, fair, wholesome Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Alright. Do we have any other, like, any... Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't have a lot of extra deck cards, so that's fine. And Power Sync is fun. What do we want to get rid of? Probably Jacobulin. Yes, guys. Until you get interaction a real boss, the main strategy is to annoy. If I get a bunch of stun and other cards, I will be happy. I will be genuinely happy. I will happily play any sort of degeneracy. Would I play that even if it wasn't Masochist mode? Yes. I'm looking forward to that Monarch support. I love playing no extra deck Monarch. I wish I had all my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they're in a box somewhere at my dad's, and I will probably never see them again. Alright, what are they playing? Soul Servant. Oh, Dark Magician. Red Eye Fusion. Guys, am I cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither opponent can target. You can negate the activate. Okay. Good game. I'm so happy I'm not wearing that shock collar right now, is all I'm saying. I'm happy I'm not wearing that shock collar. I will say the shock collar does make games of Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit more intense. But I'm not playing it like in this. Ooh. Starter deck. Starter. Oh, so I did a stream where where every time I took damage, I got electrocuted. A corresponding amount based on how much damage I took. It's like, if you look back, it's like recreating Shadow games, and but it was a stream. We could... Yeah, so not with masochist mode. We used actual... Yeah, there you go. I was learning Labyrinth during it, which didn't go great. I switched to Goaty. That went a lot better. Because I know how to play Goaty a little bit better. Although it is kind of hard to think whenever you get electrocuted. When you keep getting electrocuted, I'm gonna say. And there was a new player that we did that probably quit the game. Yeah. Perpetuating the cycle of Master Duel. Perpetuating the cycle of Master Duel. Oh, are they wing? Okay. Yeah. It was not my best moment, is what I'll say. bullying a new player with lab. And we checked and they actually seemed like a new player. I still feel bad about that. I still feel so bad about that. You contribute. Oh, that's not even useful for us. That's fine. Oh, okay. Threatening roar. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I feel bad because it was lab. So it was just negating everything they were trying to do. And I should have just let them do some of their combos. Is this a starter deck with Zodiac? Oh, Jesus Christ. Good game. I think that's a good game. That was really good though, I will say. Just regular, just starter deck into Zodiac into Zeus is incredible. I will happily lose to that. That is yeah, that is perfect. Okay. Dark Magician starter. And maybe a bot. If it's Dragoon again, I swear to God. It's not gonna be Dragoon again, right? Okay, okay. We're good. We could, like, pend summon here? That feels like a waste? That feels like a huge waste. Like... Is this... It feels like I should wait to draw something else? Here, we'll... Set Maiden. No, we can't OTK here, I don't think. Yeah, we can't. Unfortunately. Actually, we could have synchroed. Well, I think the whole point of that synchro is... Okay. 5 extra deck. It's probably bought. Yeah. Okay, it's at least a little bit more worth it. Now. Pendulum scale. Pendulum scale. Okay. Pendulum summon. And then flip this, and now we can... I can make a second attack during each. We could do Mithra and that. Okay, what is this magician's robe? Oh, we should have done that in the other order. That I am bad at game. That's okay. Oh, and I needed to have activated its... I needed to activate it to do the second attack. We will win this. I'm illiterate. It's okay. I feel like I should make some tea after this. I mean, we could pendulum summon that in. Oh, right. If, yeah, I can only battle twice if it's been synchroed. That makes sense. I mean, I could get out an SP here. I'm out of tea. Hello, Halo. And I can activate this later. Give it a bit more juice. How's the grind going? It's going decently, actually. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Marie, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I am Lilybwees. I am your divorced, agoraphobic hagtuber. I like playing games wrong on purpose. Welcome, welcome. God, I forgot how to do raid greetings from when I was on Twitch. If you're tired, thirsty, hungry, or just need to step away, please feel free to do that at any moment. But thank you so much for stopping by. We are doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Masochist mode, which is basically the most miserable way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I have how it works in the description, but basically instead of our deck having any sort of synergy whatsoever, it's a jumbled mishmash of a bunch of different cards, which are all... they're starting to synergize, but it's bad. And this Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a game that really allows for that very well. That's not what I wanted to do, actually. That is the opposite of... I misread that card. Well... Okay. I probably could have won. Yeah, and because I hadn't touched the game in a little bit, I went down to the lowest ranks, which is not great. Did not. Yeah, so I have to do the full grind once again. You know what? We won. It wasn't a bot. I'll happily take a pack. I will happily take that victory and a pack. We take these. Maybe today I'll actually get out of bronze back into silver. Instead of going on a 12-game loss streak like last time. Hello, Dandelion. Alright, I'm gonna open these packs and then I'm gonna go make myself some tea. Do you think day-old damp tea leaves will make me sick? Do you think if they've been sitting in a moist, teapot, they're probably fine, right? They're probably fine. Three level 1s, not useful for us. That is an annoying card. I will happily play that. No, they're loose leaf, so they work for multiple steepings. These are pretty strong. Okay, mill. A ghost trick? Don't really have other ghost trick. Ignister. And Ice Shade. Okay. I will say the Magic Drain is it's an annoying card. So it goes into the deck. Alright, I'm gonna go make some tea real quick. I will be back in like probably 90 seconds or so. I just stepped on something incredibly sharp. I don't know what that was. Some sort of metal object. I'm back. Okay. Sitting up is good. Yes, hi, Gribby. Go back to bed, hun. Alright, Magic Drain goes into the deck, and let's see if we get some sort of legacy pack. Oof, it's cold down here. Almost like it's been freezing lately, and I'm in a basement. So, I mean, it's a little bit warmer than it could be. It retains a little bit of heat. Both of those seem like... Nah, neither of those probably very useful for us right now. I remember you. You are so... What an old card. I don't think that's worth playing. And we are slowly getting some Naturia cards, which is not terrible. Alright, well, at the very least, I hope we can get to silver today. That would be a nice kind of getting all the way back to where we were in a single stream would be nice, actually. Slightly better, actually, because we have some good cards. I'll let the tea steep just a couple more minutes more. The cat has left. Yeah, these Yu-Gi-Oh streams are just always kind of sleepy, and I'm wondering if there's a way I can make them less sleepy besides the electrocuting myself thing. But I don't want to make a habit of electrocuting myself every time I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just that seems less than ideal. Another magician deck. This one seems like pretty full up, though. We can be annoying at least. Yeah, I probably don't want to form whatever psychological impact electrocuting myself every time I take damage in Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time I play. That would be... It feels like it would just also result in not great habits. Like, I'd be very damage averse when life points are a resource. Power Sync Stone could kind of go hard here, actually. I don't need help becoming a masochist. But I don't enjoy getting zapped. It's not my thing. I'll do it because it's entertaining for chat, but like... It is just... I don't like getting electrocuted. Alright. Power Sync Stone will go hard here. Oh. I see. This might not just be 3 Dark Magician structure decks shoved together. This might actually be something. I mean, it's still Dark Magician. Maybe we have a shot. Maybe. I don't think. The greatest horror on the lower... Yeah, the greatest horror in masochist mode is playing against an actual deck. That's a very nice Predaplant. Anaconda. Alright. Magician's Soul. Yeah, I'm probably... Yeah, I'm fucked here. Yup. Oh, 750 sub. Yay! Thank you. Yeah, I'm not beating Dragoon. I feel like we're gonna see that card a few more times today. Yeah. Slowly grinding up to 1,000, and then I can finally turn on ad revenue. Which will be nice. Especially if I start doing more like long form edited stuff. Which is the goal. The goal is to do more like info heavy long form edited stuff. Let's see. Well, we don't have any... Set Maharagi's probably not a bad play. Set 2 pass. Let's see. How do you fix your cars? Go get a multimeter. You shouldn't be messing around with electronics without a working multimeter. They're out of stock. Drive to a different store. You're in the States, right? Aren't there like a million big box? Oh, that's the thing. The card doesn't work. Ah, yeah, I'm dead. Anyway. For those of you who are like interested in seeing all these decks, I'm sorry. I'm cutting them off because I don't want to sit through a 5-10 minute combo without any points of interaction on my end. I'm sorry. That's the same player. Isn't it? No. Is it? No, they had an extra deck. Is it just like mass bots? I don't know what's going to happen here, but okay. Yeah, Sky Striker with no extra deck, beyond our comprehension. Well, this card will last a turn, at least. So we could get out Super Electromagnetic, Voltec, dragon. And it's not actually a dragon, it's thunder. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be messing with a car's ignition system without a multimeter. But I don't know anything about cars. Didn't you identify the voltage drop? I was gonna rant about like technomysticism and like the whole how with like a lot of like old electronics it is less science and more an art form. Just trying to figure out. You did find the gremlin. A larger gremlin has appeared. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Do you not have a backup for the Ford Pinto? Like, I thought that was like your project car. Do you not have something that isn't the project car? Your real car's in a different state. I see. Well. Yeah, I do not. I don't know. I'm not a car person. Don't you? Probably won't you need parts anyway? Don't you need to? Well, it's not so much getting afraid to get shocked, but if you're using a multimeter to diagnose it. Like, that's just like kind of like an essential tool to have. Like I use a multimeter constantly, and I just work on Game Boys, which are like pretty straightforward generally. I mean, they're old, so there's a lot of coaxing instead of like hard science and like how things go half the time, but oh, that's just SP. Probably should attack the other way around, but yeah, this is just extra. Huh. Okay. Oh, I think we are getting more Dragon Maid support, which is exciting. And then there's also the Dragon Tail cards, which look kind of interesting. And then there's a bunch of fun cards coming in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just the game is annoying. I don't like playing paper, I've realized. I like playing it digitally. But paper, when you can't like check what cards do, it's expensive, and just you're on this time crunch, which is really annoying. Order same day delivery. That's probably what you should be doing, yes. Would that kill them? I can't OTK them here. I don't... Oh, yeah, actually, hold on. No, wait. No, I can't OTK them here. Nope. Wait. 2800. Nope. I think Small Dog is making nachos. That sounds like melting cheese. Wait, no, I could have normal summoned Maharagi. Oh well. That's fine. Smells, not sounds, smells. It smells like she has cheese melting in the toaster oven. You mean the chips that expired? Those aren't stale chips, son. Those are, like, the 5-month expired chips? It's fine. Okay. I feel like 5-month expired tortilla chips is just not... I don't know. Elemental hero stuff. Magic key. Don't have those. Synchro fusionist. Oops, what was that? What was that noise? Yeah, you are a fucking gremlin. You're a terrible, terrible gremlin. And more people should probably know that. Phantom Knights, I don't have those. Future Silence, I also don't have Shining Spark. I do have a Kaiju. Which would be great if I could hit over the Kaiju, but... I have the other Gravekeeper card. Like, the thing about kaijus is if you don't have a way to like use them, you're just giving your opponent a really strong card, which is not ideal. I mean, you are the responsible one. Yeah, because the reference points are mean grip. That is fair. Pandaborg. Yeah, you're responsible in reference to I can also be trusted with small children. We have both spent, I mean, you spend more time working with small children, obviously. But... one of you can be trusted to not attempt soldering while drunk. This is fair, but only because small duck doesn't solder. Everything is Dark Magician. Every fucking deck is Dark Magician. It is nothing but Dark Magician today. And they bricked. And I'm not doing great either. They have 7, I have 3. Well, we can still make it a little bit stronger. We're gonna set that. We will summon Salamangrate Fowl. And we will... Rainbow Zoo. And activate Rainbow Zoo. Make the Salamangrate a little bit stronger. There we go. Main phase 2, we will set the other card. And pass. Like, if we can get any other pendulum card, will be great here. Even without that, we might be fine. No, we need a pendulum card. If we do pendulum, then we can drag May to air. airness, and then... Fuck. We're so screwed. Okay, it's okay. I have a bunch of cards that can't be destroyed by battle. If we draw into one of the... Oh no. We overcommitted turn 1. Alright, it's possible we might... Yeah... Alright, time to stall. We'll do that as a low scale. Like, if they hadn't destroyed... okay... Alright, we are currently probably losing to Dark Magician. Welcome back. So let's see if they... Oh, yep. Yeah, it's just been Dark Magician after Dark Magician after Dark Magician, which is fine because we have gotten a few wins against Dark Magician. They're gonna fusion something, and we're going to... What's the other card that they sent? Oh, they summoned the Dark Magicians. That's not... Oh, okay. I mean... It's... possible that we... are okay. Maybe. No, we're almost definitely dead. There are a few cards that they might not be able to remove easily. Like, we have that 3K Defender. Okay, they already got rid of Dragonic, and they already got rid of Rainbow Zoo, unfortunately. So... can we out this? I don't know if we can out this. We can be annoying. Oh, no, we're dead. I mean, I don't mind the Dark Magician decks because we at least have a fighting chance. That's the nice thing. A bunch of auto mechanic stuff and then a gallon of milk. That is... yeah, that sounds right. You should also get a candy bar. I want a candy bar. It is probably fiscally irresponsible for me to go to get a candy bar, but I do want a candy bar. Ooh, Labyrinth Heavy Tank. Let's see, how many extra deck? 15. Well, this could just be bot slop. Or this could actually be Blue Eyes Primite. We're gonna hope this is bot slop. Because if it's Blue Eyes Primite, we're fucked. Money for candy, thank you, Jam. Okay, I'll go get a candy bar. Gadget, so this is bot slop. This is bot slop. Alright. Can we overcome bot slop? Probably. I believe. I believe in our ability to overcome bot slop. It could be butt slop. Heroes are... some of the decks are not very good, but they combo forever if you don't have interruption. And then they just die to any interruption. No spell trap cards in your graveyard. You can special summon this card. Except Super Samurai. Okay. That's a normal summon, not a special summon. I can special summon a bunch of stuff, actually. And I can normal summon... special summon... And then we just normal summon that without tributing. Set that. Battle. Oh, it can't attack this turn. Alright, let's see what they do. Alright, I'll go on a walk and get a candy bar in a bit. After I'm done streaming. So, like, I never watched GX, so I don't have any nostalgia for Heroes. Is kind of the thing. I really only watched, like, a bit of Arc V and, like, original Duel monsters. So, like, I know a lot of people feel very, very strongly about Heroes, but, like... that was a little bit... yeah, I need to watch 5Ds. Yeah, this is just bot slop. That's okay. I will take a win against bot slop, and we will be finally into silver, and maybe we'll actually start playing games. Against real decks. Wait, hold on. No, they destroyed my guy. I liked my guy. But yeah, you can tell they're, yeah. It is just a press button spot. Well, that's a little sad. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Can't I special summon? Yeah. Sure, I'll actually summon out a guy. And 15 attackers. Whatever. Please tell me it's not a trap card that actually does anything. What did they just activate? Oh, the shark. I like the silver and gold ranks to me are very fun. All right. Especially when you get like actual duels. I think gold is like the weird, because gold is kind of where people start having gold is where you end up with a lot of the pet decks kind of like staying. So you get a lot of pet decks and meta decks and gold, and it's just it's a interesting fun time. I like it. I'm excited to... I'm not excited to get the gold with this deck actually, because on a Masochist deck it's probably going to suck. I do not have enough synergy to hold my own in gold. I don't even know if I have, yeah, enough to have my own in silver. All right. I just need to hope by the time that I get there, I actually have opened some good synergistic packs. Okay, we did make it a silver at least, which I'm calling a victory for this stream. We didn't do the 12-game lose streak, which is... that was miserable. Mad Mauler. Zombie. Secret Blast. That's annoying. I don't know if it's good, but it is more Agnister cards, but we don't really have a lot of If we have resonators, that would be good. It does, damage does win games. Mad Mauler. Oh, and it is a tuner, actually. If we get more zombies, we could do something, probably something interesting. Goblin Biker. Apple Magician Girl. Like, a lot of these are cards that, like, could be nice. I mean, the Goblin could be nice if we're getting out a lot of threes. I just don't think we're getting out a lot of threes. Yeah, just right now, we just don't have... Oh, Pendulum. A level 8 Pendulum, that's not... I mean, hey. Into the Pendulum slop it goes, that's not terrible. More Pendulum slop for the Pendulum Gods. There is a non-zero chance. Playing against Runic Stun. I would kill every Runic Stun on this account. We can get rid of probably this one, and then we will add in that new Pendulum. Just getting a bunch of big bodies onto the field is not terrible. That's like a Monarch Stun. I kill for Monarchs. I want Monarch cards. But yeah, just getting big monsters onto field is basically how we win games right now. We don't have negates. We win by getting a bunch of like 2600, 2700. Why is their deck called Sorry? Oh no. Oh no. Why is their deck called Sorry? I mean... Vampire Vamp and Vampire Scarlet. I mean, those go hard. Oh, Kashtira. You know, we probably could do, if we get some more zombies, we could probably do something really fun with the zombies. Especially more vampires. Do I even... I don't... No, my Dragonade. My Dragon Maid. I need you. Okay, I can't get over this. I'm sorry, but I don't think you're not gonna be able to do your terrible, terrible combo to me. I want to see what they were playing, though. Confirm their deck. I don't feel bad about surrendering that duel. I do not feel bad about that. Alright. Defaults. That could be good or bad. It's not random numbers. They have a name. Alright, let's see. Well, the bunny's the default one. 14 card extra deck. Okay, this could be interesting. Yeah, I don't feel like Horus would go crazy hard though. Like starting to get the Horus cards in the in Maso would go crazy. Sage of Benevolence. Okay. We do have Rocket. We do have Rocket. Oh, we do have Scarlet Scourge, which is fun. No, I don't have any Horus. Not on this account. We have an SP, which would be awesome if we can get like a Link one. Yeah, no, the SP is crazy. We don't have much to do with it, but we do have one. All right. So here's the question. Do we get out Rocket Arrow Express and just hope they can't out it? I mean, actually, yeah, what else am I gonna do? That's fair. Oh, I can't set cards right now. I should not have summoned you. I forgot that we can't set. Well, they can kill it. Oops. I did not read my own card. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. The Grib has evacuated. Oh, we might actually be fine. We might be okay. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, at a certain point, if you get to a certain level in Masochist and you don't have decent cards, it's like you might have to kind of start over. Almost. Yeah, that or wait to D rank. Yep, yep. Okay, fine. We'll use that. I mean, I basically restarted by using a bunch of I made just a bunch of alt Steam accounts. So, and then this is on my I've just made a second Switch profile. So I'll need to bind it eventually somehow, maybe. Alright, well... they have to hit over a 5,000 or have something to... I mean, it's Sky Striker. They can probably out it. Okay, they're just throwing. I mean, it could have also been a bot, but... yeah, this train is... we do love trains. Yeah, the worst train card might be my boss monster. What was that noise? Huh. There's like a weird, like, noise. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good boss monster. It hits hard, and it keeps me from doing literally anything else than hitting hard. So, I mean, it fulfills the boss monster part of the... yeah. Alright. It is normal rarity, so we could get more of them. Let's see, Nebula Dragon. Okay. That feels like it could go pretty well, actually, with some of my cards. Trap Tricks. Two level 8. It's untargetable. With this Nebula Dragon, we can go into it. That's not awful. Yeah, a rank 8 for my... Well, no, but we got Nebula Dragon. See? It's perfect. Legendary Fisherman 2. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Melodious. Oh, hold on. Spore is a card. If we go into plants. Hi, Grib. Have you come to be a menace? But do you ever play with decks of only cards you smash? I mean, that's basically Labyrinth. That's also just Goaty. Yeah. Well, no, some of the Goaty deck were my sons. The boss monsters I'd smash, but like a lot of the rest of the deck are just my sons. Yes, hi Grib. Your claw is digging into my flesh right now. It's kind of painful. Alright, let's see. Do we have many level 8 dragons? I don't think we do. Goaty is my wives and children. That is an accurate statement. Wow. Okay. Dragon Maid, Vampire Genesis. And then this is the ones that you start with, I think. Yeah, you start out with like the 2 blue eyes. Solid, I think, is the first one that we like got. I mean, that's like 2 other dragons. And then we can go into something. I don't know if that's a worthwhile I mean, if we're playing both of them... Otherwise, this card's actually just dead in hand. I mean... Like... We could take out... Trail, maybe? Nebula. That's a boss monster. Now let's get rid of... Let's put Seize and get rid of Dragon. Do we have anything else? Oh wait, no, of course we don't, because that's the only thing. Well, that is something we can do. If we happen to draw one of those 2-card combos out of the... No, I don't want to do Dual Trial. Yeah, if we pull more... Yeah, I mean, right now, basically, all of our cards are either... This is a card that will probably stick around for a turn that let me tribute summon things, or big tributes, or pendulums that let me get out the cards without tributing. Or, like, annoying stun cards. Because that's kind of what you just need big guys. I don't have negates. So I just go big guy. Cards that no one reads are great. That's why Goaty's so good. Nobody knows what those cards do. And then you play the boss monster and it wipes the field, and they call over the judge, being like, does that work like that? Especially when you do it again. No, they read and they do it. The other fun time when you do is when you play simultaneous equation cannon and they're like calling a judge because they read the card and they're like, what the fuck does this do? Well, I'm not special summoning, so I can't attack this turn. We take those. We take it. You know what? Sometimes big 5,000 attack train is enough. Sometimes she's all you need. I love the train. Genuinely, that train has been like such a good pickup. Oh, are you being sleepy? No, Gribus. Alright. You can special summon one Salamangrate. If I get more Salamangrates, that'd be good. Vanquish Soul. Rika, if we got Rika cards, that'd be good, probably. Goaty Fury. Blizzard is a negate for a face-up spell. That's not what the... Yes! I'm sorry, just every Dragon Maid card we get is just like a little bit closer to, even if we can play better things, it's like slowly but surely. We really need one of the fusion boss monsters. Also, here's the thing, even if we get constructed Dragon Maid, it's not that good. That's the worst part. We could get Constructed Dragon Maid, and it's not gonna be that great. Oracle of the Sun is not that. But it's at least a synergy. I mean, we can play Dragon Slop as if we can get a Blue Eyes, we'd be like pretty set. Yeah, hi Gribby. Look at that little bird. Oh, my phone vibrated and it scared the cat. Sorry, Gribby. Let me throw the phone on the floor. There you go. I mean... Sure. I'm gonna say it's a monster card. It is not a monster card. We can check what it was. It was a zombie world. That's a little bit annoying. I now understand their name, though. It's a little dead emoji. Yeah, we might be fucked. Yeah, the whole tribute summon deck kinda doesn't work great when we can't tribute summon. That's a boat. Oh, and then they can just destroy my card. Oh, and we don't have any way to out it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we had drawn a level 8 dragon, we might have been okay, but... Why are there so many of these little woolly accounts? Is it like a botnet? Gribus. You're like very precariously perched. Alright, well there's a chance this is just Sky Strike. It might also just be bot slop. Come on, let's go for bot slop. We love bot slop. It is annoying. It is funny annoying card. Oh, I should have set a card to tributes. Ah, whatever. We're fine. Yeah, a spell card you have to use in a specific order or else your monsters go poof. Exactly. That's what we like to see. And getting out of Vampire Vamp would have been nice. If this is just a... If this is the one bot, it's just going to go to battle phase and everything's going to attack into this, though. Yep. Awesome. No, we can't get out the train. Oh, well. That's fine. We're just gonna leave this here and just let them kill themselves on us. Yeah, train is not very good if we have any cards. It's one of those... Yeah, everything attack. Come on. Come on, everything attack. Unless they're gonna attribute it to actually destroy this monster. That'd suck. Then we can just special summon out this. Are they going to press buttons? They might press buttons, they might not press buttons. Who knows? Yes, are you a cute little meow meow? Are you oh, hold on, what's happening? Yeah, nothing meaningful, because if we had another level 4, that would have been so fun. We can just set this card. We still don't want to do anything. We want them to attack so then we can activate this, so then we can tribute summon. Or we want another level 8. Or any pendulum. Because anything we get out right now will get destroyed by that. Yeah, a penge pull would go crazy. We'd be able to vampire vamp and steal, like, anything. During your opponent's next end phase. I'll deal the 3,000 damage. Alright. We can just let them kill themselves. I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah. I would never get involved in Twitter discourse. That would be ridiculous. I'd never do that. Never ever. Smile. I just started, then slink away. That is also true. I mean, Twitter doesn't even show me notifications half the time if I'm not following the people. So, like, a post of mine can be blowing up for some reason, and I'll have no idea why. Um, I'll just be blissfully unaware. Ooh, Goaty card! Time Thief. I mean, if we start getting more Goaty, that'd be fun. Gruesome Grave Squirmer. White Moray. Okay, fish. Dragon. Hold on, more dragons. I do appreciate having more dragons. We are making dragon slop, aren't we? I do not mind having dragon slop. It is not the worst deck we could have. Alright, we're just gonna... Ooh, SR, Archfiend, Summon Skull, and 1 Dark Monster. Darkness, Neosphere. If I had a bunch of fiends, that feels like it'd be pretty funny, actually. Noble Knights. More fish. I don't have Bubble Man. I mean, that's a... I mean... It not the worst card we could have. Actually, that... Hold on, that's actually not bad. Yeah, especially with all the blue eyes and the Dark Magician and all of that. That's like... That's not bad. And I will happily take the other dragon. We'll take out the thunder. And we will... Too good. I like this card. Pianissimo's not super good for us. Alright. Do I want to do one last duel? It's been like 3.5 hours. Oh wait, hold on. I've realized my mental is not the greatest right now, so maybe I should stop for now. Because there's a good chance I start crashing out in not too long. Yeah, we made it to silver. We started getting more dragons. We are playing dragon slop, seems to be the strategy. We could also pivot to zombie slop or vampire slop. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all for coming. If you're still watching and you haven't already, if you could click that subscribe button, it's very helpful as I slowly climb my way up to 1,000. Yeah. Otsubui, I'll figure out next week's schedule. I'll talk to Small Dog. I need to do some paperwork and other stuff. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. But probably I want to finish Metal Gear next week, and I want to do the stick building stream, so. Maybe I'll do more of this. I'm kind of enjoying this. So it'll probably be a chill stream. Chill week. Otsubui. Bye, everyone.